chosen ones, I just reached this realization, and let me know if you feel the same, okay? I think a big reason as to why we struggled so much of really throughout our lives, throughout like childhood into early adulthood, why we struggled so much to know who we truly are and express ourselves of who we truly were, is because we lived a life that was not authentic to us. We lived a life where everything was chosen for us. Everything was controlled. We had to go here, we had to go here. And I'm not talking about the Matrix. I'm talking about the lives that our parents forced us to live. How they chose our schools. They chose like the activities that we were involved in. And it's as if we had moments where we were unable to really do the things that we wanted to do, but it was the things that they wanted us to do. And what was happening is that's what you call a parent living vicariously through their child. Because these parents did not have those opportunities when they were children, they thought, in order for me to have that experience, let me go ahead and force my child to do it, so that way I can have a little bit of that experience for myself, even though I'm forcing my child to actually live through it, but I get to get the benefits of it. And here's what happened. And a lot of times what can happen is the child may realize, like, I don't want to do this, mom, I don't want to do this, dad, I want to do something else. And they say, no, you stay in it, because you stay in it. It was always, you felt like you couldn't even do what you wanted to do or get out of those activities because they were forcing you to be there. And you wondered why they forced you to be there. It was because they were using you to make up for their loss that they had in their own childhood. For example, if you had a child that, let's say, for example, if your parent really wanted to be a dancer, not like that kind of dancer, but they really wanted to dance, like interpretive dance, like competition dance. And let's say, for example, they didn't have that opportunity, so they forced their child into like learning ballet, learning all these like competitive dance, so they can travel and do all this kind of stuff, so they can live that life through their children. And then they realize is why the child like has all these issues and anxieties, and that they're unhappy because they're not doing anything that's going to express themselves authentically. So by the time they get older and they reach their early adulthood, if they're really trying to figure out what is it that they want to do when they never really had the opportunity to do what they wanted to do, because everything was always controlled and forced upon you. But once you reached the point, chosen one, where you started to take your power back and you started to do what you wanted to do, they couldn't handle it. They couldn't take it because they no longer had control over you anymore, because you were taking control back of your own life. Continue, because this is your life. You came here to live your life and run your race, not theirs. You understand me? All right.